Hey everybody, welcome back to Covers and Commentary, and welcome back to another episode of Drummer Reacts. And this is actually the first Drummer Reacts video I've done where the band that made the song, or a member of the band that made the song, actually reached out to me through email and asked me to react to one of their songs. The band is called Mirabi Frame. I will link the channel down below, as well as, of course, this song, but they said they like my reaction videos and wanted me to have a listen to this, one of the three songs they sent. I chose the one that they wrote the most about in the email, and this song is called Mirage, featuring Becko, who is an Italian singer from what the email said. So we're going to dive in and have a listen. I'm actually kind of excited. I've never had a band reach out and want me to react. I've had artists like comment on stuff I've reacted to, but I've never had somebody request that I listen to one of their songs. So let's do that and see what we've got here. Something in the background. Oh. What is that? What is that time signature? So, okay, let's go back and have that build-in play out again. So that's interesting. It just kind of starts in a way. So there you got the fade in. Interesting. So I've mentioned this before, I think, when we listened to another song, but like mixing is really important. And like this, everything seems mixed really well. It just seems mixed quiet, or maybe my volume's down. It's hard to tell. But like the fade in works really well, but the build and impact almost feels like it's the rest of the song is still fading in by the time that hits. But let's keep going and see what we got here. Why aren't you playing? There we go. What is that time signature? I gotta figure that out. Is it 4/4 just syncopated? I'm having a really hard time telling what time signature this is in. I do like the fact, like, so... let's have that. God, the drummer is just going nuts. Sorry, I'm like playing with the volume because I'm trying to figure out, I'm like, there's a lot going on, and there's, oh, not the volume. There's a lot going on, and it's, yeah. Super syncopated. I like that. I would really like that. God, that range, though, is really good on both vocalists. That's impressive. I want to go back and have a listen to that again. Very, it reminds me a lot of, it almost got like a little bit of a softer Kellen Quinn vibe in terms of like the vocals here, which is really nice. I like that. And the mix between the two, like the two different singers is really good, because the styles are very similar, but the way they're singing and like the styling, it's kind of hard to I'm just gonna keep listening because there's so much going on. The styles of the vocalists are similar but different enough that you can tell who's singing. But like, I don't know. It works. The vocals they choose for the chorus work really well versus the vocals in the verses. I'm so caught up on trying to figure out what the time signature is, and I'm sure they'll tell me in the comments, but man, it's throwing me off right now. Got a little bit of guitar in the background. I mean, it's really good. I would say there's a couple things that I kind of, and I don't know if it's because the last time I mentioned this, it was pointed out that it may have just been the compression from the YouTube video, which is unfortunate, but like, it's hard to tell because there's obviously mixing, obviously, because you can hear every instrument, but the mixing is a little on the flat side in the sense that like, you can distinguish each of the instruments, but it doesn't sound like they are particularly spaced. Or at least if they are spaced out, they're not spaced out as wide as I think this song really would lend itself to. Like each of the instruments sounds good, and I wish I could appreciate each of them more because like each one sounds really good. The drums are just going nuts. Each of the vocalists have a really good voice, and the style they're using in each of their sections is really good. The bass is kind of getting lost in the mix, unfortunately, which is just kind of the life of a bassist most times anyway. And then the guitar, when the solo does come in, it doesn't feel like it's getting elevated too much above the rest of the mix, but it's still at least noticeable. But again, I don't know if that's just because of the compression from listening to it on YouTube, or if that's how it's mixed. It's hard to tell. But like, it definitely sounds like every musician really putting a lot into the performance, and then the mix kind of flattening it out or not spacing it out enough. Let's keep going. Like, the vocals are definitely elevated above the rest of the music. Like, the instruments are definitely below the vocals, which is usually how you want it to be, and the vocals do sound centered. So that does work. It's just when you want to try to listen to the remaining vocal or the remaining instruments behind the vocals, they all sound like, if you picture it, it's almost like instead of this wide, singer spaced out to the band where everything's kind of spaced in your ears, it almost sounds like you're listening to it through a very narrow cone, if that makes sense, where you have the vocals and then everything else is in line almost directly behind it with very, very little spacing apart. That time signature is still coming. Oh, we got screaming! Okay, and then the guitar is raised a bit. Yeah, this is, I wish I could hear the lyrics better. I just don't know what the lyrics are. It's not that part's not a problem with the mixing. That's just the me not being familiar with the song and kind of going at this first shot. Ooh, that double bass. Oh, it's still going. Holy cow. I definitely like this song. I wish I could figure out the time signature. If it's 4/4 and it's just super syncopated, I'm going to feel like an idiot. This is definitely 4/4. Ooh, okay, I do like that hard cut ending. I love when songs do that, where it's like it really builds and then just off. I do like that. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. Yeah, no, I mean it's definitely a good song. Like I said, each of the instruments, each of the musicians playing their instruments or singing are like knocking it out of the park. And the only thing for me was the mixing. It felt just a touch too close. Everything felt a little too compacted together. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm just, if it's a result of the YouTube compression, I apologize. I feel like I don't want to be like super critical because you all were so nice in reaching out to me. But as somebody who has been in the studio before, I understand how important a mix is for the song. And like you had the drummer just going ham on everything. You had great vocals from both singers. Again, you have like great everything, and yet I couldn't really pick each of them out of the mix too well because they just sounded like they were all in a line in front of me instead of spaced out on a nice wide stage to appreciate each of them. But I'm still doing my best to appreciate each of them because the song itself was really good. I would love to hear a wider soundstage. That is it, just a wider soundstage. Fantastic song, though. Let me know what you all think. Like I said, I'm going to link these folks down in the description. Check out this song. Check out the band themselves. I'll leave a link to their channel, and let me know what you all think about it in the comments. I'm actually curious to know. Huge thanks to Mirabi Frame for reaching out to me and actually like asking me to react to their song. Hopefully I wasn't too critical. Like I said, everything sounded great. I just wish the mix was wider. So fantastic. All right, thank you all so much for watching, and if you did enjoy this video, definitely make sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more like this every Monday and Friday at 9:30 a.m., go ahead and subscribe. That's when I do the videos, and of course I've got covers in the middle of the week if there's one available. And aside from that, I'll see you all in the next video. Make sure to be there and have a good one.